In the last video, I've already covered 10 features you may not know in the very first Sims 4 expansion pack, Get to Work. This time I'm gonna do the same with the second expansion pack of The Sims 4. Hello everyone, this is Abi aka onlyabidoang. Yes, I started using facecam since 27 videos ago, and today I'm going to show you 10 features that you may not know in The Sims 4 Get Together expansion pack. Honestly, I'm not sure what to wear this time around, so I'm just gonna wear this basic hoodie and call it a day. I mean, a hoodie is a great outfit for hanging out, right? And this is Get Together, so yeah. Alright, without further ado, let's check out these features. Clubs are one of the core features of this pack, and they are surprisingly versatile and flexible. You can create your own hangout group with up to 5 activities, and you can call your members at any time to summon them. But you can also use clubs to your advantage in some pretty powerful ways. For example, you can use clubs to make money. Create a club that focuses solely on painting, place a few easels in your lot, and your club members will automatically start painting. Once they finish, simply go to build and buy mode and sell all their paintings, then repeat the process. This works for other profitable activities from other packs as well. With the pottery station from the businesses and hobbies pack, just place the pottery wheel and kiln, let your members work, and then sell their creations. Another example is the flower arranging table from the seasons pack. Set the activity to flower arranging, let your club members craft bouquets, and then sell all their finished floral arrangements. These activities can be improved even further by unlocking club perks using the points you earn while members perform club tasks. It does not stop at making money. You can also use clubs for home chores. Create a club focused only on cleaning, cooking, and repairing, and you will basically have a free household workforce. And since you can start a club gathering anywhere, anytime, and keep it going indefinitely, the system becomes incredibly easy to exploit. Now go wild with your newfound club members. Yep, that's right. You already know the 11 existing pre-made clubs, but as you play the game longer, unless you're running those clubs, they aren't meant to last. Sims will die off, and eventually, the clubs will disband on their own. To reveal the roster, when the total number of clubs drops below 11, the game will automatically generate a new replacement club filled with random Sims. There are 11 possible replacement clubs that can be generated. The complementary colors is basically an art club where you can view art and paint together. The Page Turners is a book club where you can hang out in a library to read together, but for some reason, my game decided to assign this random-ass Star Wars Batu NPC as its members, and since they basically never show up outside Batu, the club ends up being, kinda dead when gathering. The Check and Mate is a chess club where you can play chess together and, as the name implies, possibly mate in a very literal way. It also uses a broken icon, and for some reason, Greg the werewolf is the club leader in my game, and just like the Star Wars NPCs, he never actually shows up. The Punchlines is a comedy club where Sims can perform comedy together in various lounges. The Club Cosplay has no particular club activity, but everyone gathering will always wear either a knight or some random base game Star Wars costume in the park. The Dive Club can be generated if you have the Island Living pack, where you can gather in the beach and either snorkel or do some free dives together. The Just for the Halibut is basically a fishing club, usually gathering in parks. The Guild of Gamers is a gaming club where you can play video games together. The Covalent Bonds is a science-focused club whose activities encourage members to use the telescope, microscope, or the rocket ship. The Mixing Crew is a mixology club where members will make drinks and sample them together. And the Major Chords is a music club, and members are encouraged to play with musical instruments when gathering. Additionally, you can force these clubs to generate on your game by using a cheat code along with that club's specific code in the cheat console. There used to be an Alien and Bear clubs too, but they were removed in a patch for some reason. There's also supposed to be a private Rich club, but I cannot seem to get it to spawn in the game at all. You guys are aware of this woohoo bush, right? This functional outdoor bush where your Sims can pee in it, sleep in it, and, well, woohoo in it? Sure, this bush already has many variations in other packs, but Get Together is the first pack that introduced it. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, but while I was recording this video, I initially thought only one couple could use it. Then by accident, while my sim is in a woohoo club gathering, I found out that 2 couples can go in at the same time, which already shocked me. So I pushed the test even further, and imagine my surprise when I discovered that yes, 8 Sims or 4 couples can woohoo in the woohoo bush all at once. that sure is one freaky and stinky bush. Again, I'm honestly not sure if this is an intended feature or just an oversight, because I don't remember this happening when the pack came out in 2015. Or maybe I just never tested it enough back then. But yeah, if you want your Sims to have a different kind of club gathering, there you go. There are several fun activities Sims can play with their friends in this pack. Two of them are the foosball table and the Don't Wake the Llama board game, which is basically the Sims version of Jenga. But what if I told you that these games can actually save a life? So if you have the Life and Death expansion pack, when someone dies, aside from pleading with the Grim Reaper to spare them, you can actually challenge him to a game of something, such as chess. And if you own both that pack and Get Together, you can also challenge him to a game of foosball or Don't Wake the Llama. Be sure that you're skilled at this game though, because Grim is pretty good at everything. If you lose, well, that's that for your friend's soul. But if you beat him, then Grim will bring your friend back to life. Oh, and I should also mention that you can challenge Grim to a game of darts too, since darts were originally introduced in Get Together. But since darts got moved into the base game after an update, it's no longer an exclusive feature of this pack. In Windenburg, the world introduced in this pack, you can visit the Von Hunt estate, which is this big explorable district with a museum-like mansion, a gorgeous garden, a massive hedge maze, and several hidden corners to discover. While you're exploring, you might run into a ghost couple, Bernard, who's always painting, and Mimsy, who's always tending the gardens. If you look closely, you can actually see flames inside their bodies, hinting that both of them died in a fire. They will also always feel flirty, judging by their usual pink color. Their whole story is tied to this estate, and you can piece it together by reading the plaques scattered around the area. It turns out the mansion was owned by Lord and Lady Charlotte. Back in the 1800s, Lord Charlotte, aka Bernard, was a painter, and Lady Charlotte, aka Mimsy, took care of the gardens. Tragically, they died when Bernard burned one of his failed paintings, accidentally setting the entire mansion on fire. Now, both of them are bound to the estate as ghosts, and visitors can still meet them while wandering around. Alright, before we continue, if you've been enjoying my videos lately and they've helped you a lot, consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really supports the channel more than you think. Alright, let's move on. With Get Together, you can send emotional texts to other Sims when feeling certain emotions. After doing so, sometimes the Sim you texted will ask you to hang out somewhere depending on what you're feeling. They will ask you to come to their place if you send a sad text so they can cheer you up, ask you to cool down in a pool if you send an angry text, grab a drink in a bar if you send a flirty text, go to the gym if you send an energized text, hang out in the park if you send a playful text, or invite you to a random hangout spot if you send a happy text. One of the areas Sims can go to in Windenburg is called the Bluffs, which is this natural pool located in a small island Sims can hang out in. But if you look closely in the distance, you may witness a serpent-like creature lurking in the ocean only for it to disappear into the sea. And this happens pretty frequently, so it's kinda hard to miss. And if you move the camera closer to it, you'll find out an actual sea monster surfacing for a short while before submerging underwater, sorta like the Loch Ness Monster. If you have the City Living pack, it is revealed that this creature is actually called Emily the Sea Monster, which you can find out from its unique snow globe. There's also an end table from the Fitness Stuff pack that confirms Emily's existence in its item description. And if that's not enough, this poster from the Strangerfield pack also features an illustration of her. Unfortunately, Emily is just a special effect in the background, so you can't really interact with her. Damn it, Emily, the sea monster! Usually, when a Sim greets someone they already know, they will wave, shake hands, or even hug if they're close. But in the world of Windenburg, Sims will greet their acquaintances by kissing on both cheeks, which is a gesture that's unique to this world. They'll even do it to Sims who aren't from Windenburg and just happen to be visiting. Since Windenburg is a Europe-inspired world, this is likely a reference to how people greet each other in some parts of Europe. Closets were introduced in The Sims 4 Get Together, and they're not just another dresser. Sure, you can plan outfits with them, but these walk-in dressers also come with several unique interactions. For starters, Sims can try on new outfits, where they'll pop into the closet, come out wearing a random look, admire it, go back in, and repeat. Basically a full movie-style outfit montage. Other Sims nearby can react to this small fashion show too, and there's even a chance your Sim walks out in a clown outfit, making everyone nearby laugh. You can also use the closet to change another Sim's appearance. So if you're friends with a townie who insists on wearing the ugliest outfit combinations known to mankind, you can gently yassify them by editing their looks and create a sim this way without cheats or playing as them. Additionally, couples can use the closet to make out with each other, which is invisible since they both will enter the closet. They can even woohoo in there, which of course is an option. It's pretty similar to the makeout interaction, but much steamier. When a sim is feeling sad, they can also cry inside the closet. Sims who are feeling embarrassed can also hide inside it. Children can also play inside the closet where they will hop in and perform some adorable, silly animations such as popping their heads out of the doors or pretending to be a flying superhero. Just don't move your camera inside the closet unless you're ready to witness the absolutely cursed animation nightmare happening behind those doors. If you choose to join a pre-made club, keep in mind that you're just a regular member, so you cannot modify the club to your liking. But don't worry, there's a way to claim the throne and become the club leader yourself. To do this the nice way, you can befriend the current leader, behave during gatherings, and eventually choose the option to convince them to step down. If it works, congrats, you're now the club leader. But sometimes, this persuasion can still fail no matter how close you are. And no, killing the leader isn't enough, because the club will simply pick the next member in the list as the new leader. Because of that, you may want to try a more chaotic approach. Lower your relationship with the leader until you absolutely despise each other. Once it's low enough, the overthrow leader option will appear. But here's the catch, if you don't have a strong relationship with the other club members, your coup will always result in a failure. So make sure you're besties with the rest of the group first to gain their trust. Once you've won their hearts, your overthrow attempt is guaranteed to succeed, and now you're finally the leader of the club. So those are 10 features that you might not know in the Sims 4 Get Together expansion pack. So what do you think of these features? Do you know any other more interesting features that I haven't mentioned yet? Let me know in the comment down below. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope that you find it enjoyable, and if you do and want more videos like this in the future, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. See you later!